Hey guys, we're here today in the UK office. We're here to talk about some of the benefits of NJCAA golf, or junior college as it's more commonly known. I'm going to ask Nick a few questions about his experiences with recruits and helping them get into Division 1 and Division 2 universities after playing at junior college, and I'm going to give you a bit of insight into playing junior college golf, as that's where I started my college golf career.
It's a very common question within parents and athletes and recruits that we meet. What is a junior college? So hopefully you have a bit more of an insight after this video. Elliot, can you just tell us a bit more about what a junior college is?
So junior college is generally your first 2 years of your university course. You can go straight to a 4-year university, or you can do junior college. So you would do your associate's degree at a junior college, and therefore you would be ready to transfer in and do your 3rd and 4th year at your university. So you would take your base level classes, and then you become more specific when you end up at your 4-year program. Athletically, junior college is a very high level. We've actually had a few athletes who really benefited from going down the junior college route. I myself played junior college golf, and it was a massive positive to my university golf career.
Prime example, one of the athletes that we worked with a few years ago, his name is George Clark. Had some very good results in the UK, played England regional squad. Didn't quite have the results to be recruited by a Division 1 university or a top-end Division 2 university. So what we did is we just sat down with George and his parents and explained the junior college route to him. George ended up going to Indian Hills College, which have been one of the most successful junior college golf programs over the past decade. George went in, won a Division 1 event in his first year. Subsequently, he got recruited by Kansas State, who are a Power 5 university playing in the Big 12 conference. I think George would be the first one to tell you that at the time, joining us quite late. I think he joined us in May, looking to go out in August. It's very difficult at that stage to be recruited to a top-end Division 1 university. Your top universities usually recruit 2 to 3 years in advance. So they're looking at your big national events. On the men's side, the German boys, for example, or the German girls as well, British boys, any big national events, that's what they're looking for. Handicap's kind of irrelevant. It comes down to the scores that you're shooting. So I think George would be a prime example of someone that ended up at a university that is going to massively benefit him in the long run. So junior college for George was a big benefit. Elliot, tell us your experience. You played junior college golf.
Yeah, so same as everybody, I wanted to play at a big Division 1 program, play against the best players in America when I was looking to be recruited to go out to the States. I didn't really have the national results or grades to go straight into one of those big Division 1 programs on a big scholarship. So I myself went to a junior college first, where I absolutely flourished. I really enjoyed playing golf in America. I played excellently as a freshman. And in that year, we played against some really good teams, because the teams do mix. So you aren't just playing against junior colleges. And several of those coaches looked to recruit me going into my junior year. I ended up picking Oklahoma City University to play at for my final 2 years of golf. And if I had emailed the coach at OCU before I was a freshman, he wouldn't have even returned my email, let alone given me a scholarship to play there. There would have been absolutely no chance. And myself, no, but several of my teammates have gone on to play Challenge Tour, European Tour, Web.com, whatever it is. So it was a really high level of golf after that. And also, one of the guys I played against quite a bit in junior college is Abraham Answer, and he's done quite well for himself recently. So yeah, it's definitely a really good stepping stone to end up at one of those big programs that you want to play at. So Nick, you deal with a lot of the coaches at these big Division 1 universities. Mm-hmm. What would their reason be for recruiting from a junior college?
Yeah, good question. The main reasons would be that you've showcased your skills in America. Getting used to playing in a college team. Yes, you're playing for yourself, but you're also playing for the team. So sometimes you see with junior golfers that they're having a bad round and they'll just quit. Well, in college golf, you don't know if someone else on the team is also playing badly that day. So your score could be vital. You could end up losing the tournament by one shot, and that could have been because you gave up on the back nine. So the main reasons would be that you've actually showcased yourself in America, improved yourself in the team environments. I mean, some of these universities are, upwards of $50,000, $60,000 a year. So it's very important that the coach makes the right decision on each recruit. So if you have played junior college golf for 2 years, the coach can physically come and watch you play an event. Then he's going to be much more much more willing to give you a big scholarship, because if he's given a 75% scholarship, for example, then that could be anywhere from kind of $30,000-$40,000. So I think those would be the main reasons, to be honest.
In junior colleges, you play against Division 1 and Division 2 universities at the same time, right? It's not just stuck within junior college.
Yeah, so throughout your regular season, you could play. Myself personally, when I was at junior college, we played Division 1 tournaments, Division 2 tournaments, and some NAIA tournaments as well. Only when it comes down to the end of the season, where you play your conference, your regional, and then hopefully make nationals, that's where you play within your junior college, like I said, conference, regionals, and nationally against the best colleges in America. But yeah, throughout your regular season, I played regularly with Division 1 universities. So, got myself ready for when I transferred on for that type of level.
Yeah, and for myself, I actually played quite a bit against the university I ended up going at for my third and fourth year, essentially showcasing myself to the coach at OCU before I ended up going there. Luckily, I played quite well in a few of those tournaments, and I think he took a chance on me to become one of his players in my third and fourth year.
When you do go over to America, you can go over, and after you've done your 2 years and got your associate's degree, you automatically will be ready to transfer into a Division 1, Division 2 or an NAIA program. But you can transfer out after 1 year. So there's two types of athletes that will go to college in America. You will either be a qualifier or a non-qualifier. So if you're a qualifier, it means that you have basically taken your SAT, you've got high enough GPA to be admitted into a university. And if you're a non-qualifier, usually you haven't taken an SAT, maybe your grades are not quite good enough to be ready to, again, be admitted into a university. So if you are a qualifier and you go to junior college and you win a few events early on, you can transfer out after 1 year and play your final 3 years at a university as well. So you're not stuck at a 2-year program for the whole 2 years. What did you think was the benefit, Elliot, of going to a junior college in a nutshell?
So for me, the biggest thing about playing at junior college, well, there's two main things. So one was scholarship. With there being no third and fourth year students at junior college, there's more scholarship available for freshmen on average, I would say. And secondly, there is no way that I could have played at OCU without going to junior college. I would have ended up at a much lower level throughout my 4 years of golf in total. Yes, I may have gone in and played at a similar level to junior college or Western Texas College where I went to start with. But then as I got better as a player in my third and fourth year, I would have been at a higher level than the other players in my team. Whereas being able to transfer out and go to OCU, I then again became one of those players I was right in that pocket where I was playing against players who were better than me. I was in a competitive environment every day, and we were playing in an even higher level of tournaments.
I think the whole process is a stepping stone. So when you get your degree after your 4 years, the degree is from the university that you graduate from. So it doesn't ever say on there that you went to Western Texas College or wherever the junior college may be. It says your degree is from here. So for us, it's important when we send athletes out there to think about where they're going to end up. And if that means using junior college as a stepping stone, then so be it. So how do the classes work at junior college, Elliot?
Well, so university in the States is done on a credit system. So you're generally looking to take around 120 credit hours over the 4 years you are in university. So you're looking to take 60 whilst at junior college, and that's split up over your 4 semesters. So you're taking around 15 hours of classes a semester, and that's generally done in 5 classes. So those 5 classes will be, if you take them at McLennan or you take them at Oklahoma State, they're going to be quite similar. So you can start ticking off boxes towards your final degree, whether that be English 1, English 2, your American history class, any of those classes that aren't overly specific towards your degree. And then once you move into your university in your 3rd and 4th year, you can go into the business school, the sports science school, and then you become more specific. So it's a really good way. You get your associate's degree after the 2 years, and then you become a qualifier and you're eligible to go on to the NCAA or NAIA after that.
Another concern that we get from prospective student athletes that we're working with or looking to work with to send over to college in America is they think that junior college level of golf is a lot lower than university. And the word junior sometimes gets misinterpreted, should we say. Elliot, explain your experience of the level of golf at junior college.
Yeah, so with every division you play in, whether it be the NJCAA, NCAA Division 1, Division 2, there are better teams and there are not so good teams. So your top end of junior college, you're looking at teams with scoring average of around the 72 mark. Myself and Nick actually went to the NJCAA National Championships last May, and there was red numbers everywhere. Everybody was shooting under par. It was an extremely good level, and there were lots of players there who were being recruited in by big Division 1 coaches.
There's lots of Division 1 coaches there, actually.
So I think that the level at the top end of junior college is very, very good. The same as the level in Division 1 is very, very high. Obviously, slightly more depth in the NCAA than in junior college. But the higher level of Division 1, Division 2 and junior college is very interchangeable. And that's how these coaches recruit players in to come and play for their third and fourth year. So Nick, can you explain to us a bit more about the value of going to junior college financially?
Yeah, so junior college usually is about half the price of a normal university or four-year university. Usually looking anywhere from around kind of $12,000 to $16,000 per year without scholarship. Your typical offer you're going to get from a junior college is tuition, books and fees. So they'll cover obviously your tuition, your books, your fees being housing, meal plan. Usually the only thing you have to pay for is your accommodation. And that ranges from state to state, but anywhere from kind of $4,000 to $7,000 per year. Whereas if you're going straight into a university and let's say year one, they want you to come in and prove yourself, they could offer you a 70% scholarship. And if the school's $50,000, obviously you're looking at $12,500, $15,000 per year. So the money that you're saving going to a junior college, I think you could then reinvest back into your final 2 years. And that might mean that you put a little bit more money towards going to a university that might be nationally ranked academically, if that's something that is important to you. So yeah, those are the kind of outline of the cost at junior colleges. Generally a lot cheaper than if you went to a four-year university.